Hello. Um, I thought it might be fun to make a few tutorial training videos. I mean, you can tell people about this, but I figure I'll put it in action and just kind of talk you through it a little bit. So, this is what I call like the grassroots training. This is like if you ask me train me how to do good Tetris, this is what I'm going to get you set up on first. Um, so my rule number one is don't die, because you can't get any points if you're dead. And why would you want to die? Don't die in level 22. Survive until you get to like level 26 and then die. That being said, don't die at all. Make it to the kill screen. But you hit level 26, 27, 28. That's where you're getting 3 Tetrises per 100,000 points instead of 4. So you get a couple of those Tetrises. There is quite a bit more Tetris power there than a couple of level 19 Tetrises. That's being 2/3. 660,000 versus 500,000, basically. But yeah, don't die. That's the thing. You don't want to die. And so this is like, I've never considered myself a very good stacker. I've always focused more on not dying. And this is what you're going to want to do. You need to master these skills to be an elite player. You're going to want to be able to get to where you can beat 15-5. That's where it's set up now. Hold A and press start. I'll be on level 15, height 5. 18-4 and 19-2. Those are very similar difficulty levels at different speeds. And I just want to point out that I'm playing the statistics mod. I don't know who wrote this. Let me know who created this, and I'd love to give a shout out to that person. But it's awesome. It's pretty fucking cool. It shows you your singles, doubles, triples. You'll see it if you haven't seen it before. It's not really valid. There's nothing there to help you out with B-type training. It's just the ROM I loaded up. So anyway, without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and jump in here and do these. 15-5, 18-4, 19-2. I've mastered this skill. Hopefully I'll breeze right through these. Some days I get stuck on some of them, I'll be honest, and maybe that'll happen today, maybe it won't. But let's just jump in and do it then, huh? Don't like that at all. This is not the way you build on these. Build low. Keep it low. Go low. It looks like I'm going to go ahead and luck out. This isn't real good stacking or burning. But the game's been pretty friendly with its piece selection, so looks like I'm going to survive this one. Good deal. Now the hard part about this challenge is, see how I'm at like 3 lines? What if I misdrop right now and I end up dying? You can't count that. You gotta do it again. You gotta beat it. So some days you'll get down to like 3, 4, 5 lines, 6 games in a row, and it makes you want to cry. It is pretty darn brutal. Alright, 18-4 now. So what we're doing here is, you're playing Tetris. You're building these Tetris, building up for Tetris well, right? So if you're on level 15, you're going to go ahead and let yourself get pretty high. But you know what? What if you're at the height of as high as you keep it, and you misdrop? Then you got a lot of, and one misdrop can often lead to 2 misdrops. So let's say you misdrop 2 in a row. on top of a big stack, and now you've got a mess. Well, these are the skills that let you survive that. To keep you from panicking, even. Because you see it all the time, and you're like, this doesn't even look bad. But alright, let's jump to 18.4 now. Probably not going to make... Oh, fuck. Oh, damn it. Burn it down, keep it low. That's the goal here. And this will actually fortify your skills for level 19 on how to keep things low. Build up your go low power a little bit. I still haven't dug really yet. That's the thing, is like, when you're really playing these good, you actually dig them down. Shit. Well, see, here you go. I should have had this one beat. Looks like I'm going to have to do it again still. God damn it. I hate when that happens. It would probably help if I did less talking while playing. But actually, me talking while training, while playing, by way of these training videos, I am actually training in a secret way that I have not mentioned, which is really only for me, but I'll go ahead and throw it out there. It's hard to maintain your concentration and composure at the World Tetris Championships when you're on the stage, because you can't help but notice what's going on around you. You hear the announcers, they're really loud, and you got like 300 people staring at you too. Oh, I beat it. Cool. Good deal. I didn't even notice. I am stretching my brain power. I'm building up my ability to do this and think about other things at the same time. So there is a secret training going on here. What I did with that, I don't know if there was a better option for it or not, but that is what I call a go low type of placement. See, what you're not looking at the garbage underneath. You're just looking at the lines that you're on and maybe the one underneath of it. You'd rather not put something on top of a hole like that, what I just did there with that last piece. But if you have to, you do it because you're not worried about what's below. First priority is the lines you're on. Alright, so I did. I'm going to run through them backwards one more time. To be honest, I'm probably the best at 19-2 out of all of these. It's probably the one I've done the most. There is something to be said about doing it over and over again, and the more you do something, the deeper it becomes a part of you. Alright, I'm cheating right now. I am using my extra tap. That is a lesson for later. But my ego got in the way just now. And I did not want to die on that team too. So I turned it up a notch. I've probably been using my extra tap all throughout. But the goal that you, the up-and-coming Tetris player, or the person wanting to polish their skills, person who wants to be better at not dying, what you're going for is... I'm running through backwards, right? What we're trying to do is get you to where you see the path out of here. So you're going to think your way out of this puzzle, not brute strength your way out. I used brute strength on that last 19 game. I misdropped a couple of things maybe. I don't remember exactly how I got into the trouble, but my extra tap is solid, and I just muscled my way out of that. I call the extra tap is like muscle. Hyper tap is muscle. We are building our brains in these exercises. Think low. Don't let things stack up. Think combinations. We're not getting Tetrises. We're trying to just get lines, keep it low, burn. I just want to point out that it took me a long time to master these skills. Like, I've put in a lot of hours on doing these. So if it looks like I'm breezing through them and then you try this out and it's like really hard, don't just give your brain some time to acclimate to it. And even nowadays, I'll like say this 15.5 right here. I might get stuck on this for like 10 minutes, not be able to beat it. And I'm like, I know I'm good enough to beat it. Why can't I beat it? It just happens. And I will cry when that happens. Like right now, like that's 2 in a row that I haven't even done anything with. And I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm going to take a second right now, clear my head. Hope I'll look it. Well, this has certainly been more of a survival game than a digging game. The fun part about these challenges is first you're going to become good at not dying, surviving. And then next thing you know, you're going to be like just digging that stuff out. And you're going to be like, wow, am I a genius? Maybe, but what's really happened is you've just reprogrammed your brain on how to clear stuff out. All right, so there we go. That's the challenge. That's the skill you want to build up. You want to be able to beat 15.5, 18.4, and 19.2 every single time you play it. Clearly, I can't do that, even though I say I've mastered it. You've seen me die. I didn't die in 19.2. But no, in all seriousness, though, that is just your mentality is you're good enough to do that, and you can do it every time. Sometimes I come into this slump where I can't play for shit at all on anything, and it'll carry on for days at a time. And I'm like, all right, what the fuck? And I come back to these, and I can't beat these. And that's when I say, all right, well, there's definitely something going on here, and I'll just recommit to these, and I get my brain wrapped around the not dying, and that seems to fix things for me. But for you, what you want to do is just learn how to not die. Learn how to survive. You want to build up your brain power for keeping it low. You're going to be seeing how to use the long bar horizontally. That's going to be like if you see a 4 space, just throw that thing flat. Even if there's holes underneath of it, we're going to burn that baby right off, if you know what I mean. If not, maybe I can find a way to do a video of that somehow. But yeah, that's your goal. Practice those. 15.5, 18.4, 19.2. Fun fact, the drop speeds for level 13, 14, and 15 is the same. So if you get stuck on 15.5, or maybe you just prefer the colors of one of the other levels, change it up. Go to 15 or 14.5, 13.5. Same thing with level 16, 17, and 18. Those are all the same drop speeds. So when you transition from 15 to 16, by the way, the game does not get harder until you transition to 19. So keep that in mind. 16's hard, 17's a little easier, and 18's a little easier still. You know why I say that? Because you get more points in those two. Same playing difficulty, but the points come easier. So it's technically easier. Master those skills, and we'll call this step 1, part 1, step 1, chapter 1. Once you've mastered this, we are going to go on to 19.3 and 18.5. So 19.3 and 18.5. Once you've mastered the skill that we've talked about today and you go try to play those, you're going to be like, this is impossible, I can't do that. So what we're going to do is learn how to extra tap. And that will be step 2 for this not dying training, is extra tap. And I will make a video for that next. So practice this. 18.5, 18.4, 19.2, 15.5. Practice those. Beat them. If you want to do a warm-up, start with 0, 1, or start with level 12, 12.5. That'll be your warm-up before 15.5. 10, 11, 12, same difficulty. So start with one of those 3. Might get you warmed up. If you really, really suck, start at level 9. 9.5, 10.5. Just work your way up. 9.5, 10.5. Progress until you can beat 15.5. Practice, then come back and check out the next video once you've mastered that skill.